Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike. Tonight we are going to be doing the next stage of Hobie Series 2, Episode 2. And yeah, we're going to be starting this off and seeing if we can sort of sweep our way across over to this section here. So, how is everybody doing on this fine, glorious day? I say glorious, but it's been nothing but weather forecast. I was watching the news, right? And obviously they've got different news reports in different parts of the country. And the lady who was in Scotland was saying that she and her film crew were having to stand behind the building because it is protecting them, and then she sort of went up a bit to show you how windy it was, and the force of the air was pushing her along. It was quite funny. And yeah, so I've had a look at the weather map. Apparently it's now sweeping its way across to overseas now, so we're not going to get it, hopefully. Yeah, we've had that today. I've just been watching a video from Angela McCabe, who is haunting going on at Angela's Life Journey. She has been doing a video about a cake stand, which looks really, really nice. And it was quite interesting because the actual cake stand looked very similar to her top, and it was a pink top that she was wearing. And it was so funny because I had a pink top on as well, because I've got a few pink men's shirts that I wear, and it was just a coincidence that we were both wearing the same top. I mean, obviously I'm a bit backlogged on her channel, so that probably was about 3 days ago, but yeah, so cake stands are on the to-do list. I've not done a diamond paint cake stand, so quite like the look of them, so I might give them a go, see how far we can get on this today, and then keeps pushing this along. And I found out just now that Royal Mail have finally, you know that little rotary tool thing that I was showing you? Well, apparently it's already in transit, but it says that apparently someone's got to be over the age of 18 to get it in. Obviously it's like a age restricted tool, so it's going to be fun because I've got to try and get over there on tomorrow, which will be Saturday, the 25th of January, before the postman comes, because my mum doesn't hold ID, and I don't know if my sister will be there or whether my brother will be there, because it's the weekend of Teddy and we're not sure what's happening with him at the moment, because George did text her to say like what's happening with Teddy this week, and I don't know why he does that, because it's his legal week, so you shouldn't have to text to say that, like, can I see them sort of thing, but that's just him. So yeah, they're probably there now, but I'm quite got used to the idea of staying at mine on the weekends now, because I'll pop over Saturday because I need to pick up this tool thing, but I've just got to remember to try and get over as early as possible. Normally they come between 11, sometimes 1 o'clock, so obviously I need to make sure I'm there to show them the ID to get it in. So it's really strange, like with Temu they send with Royal Mail at my mum's. It used to be Herms, but I blocked it, because there's a way you can block the courier in the robot chat thing. You can ask them to bar certain couriers, but bizarrely when I send them to the post office over here, it comes with every. So, and I still haven't got that parcel, my cow, so it's lost. I've tried to contact Temu and they're not having it. They just keep saying, oh, if it's delayed after the 25th, we'll give you £4 credit. That's not the point. My item is stuck in the depot, to which I can't get because you know, I don't know the reason, but I reckon they've lost it because it's such a small package. you know, and they can't find it, or perhaps the driver's on holiday or something. I don't know, but they must have more than one driver. So yeah, it swings and roundabouts at the moment. It's quite an old-fashioned saying, that is. It's like shit with sugar in it. Years ago, it was quite funny because that was an old saying, like shit with sugar. Like if someone said, "What did you have to eat?" Shit with sugar, and it was quite funny because I can keep hearing beeping, like, you know, like when your phone's vibrating. There's no one texting me, so must be a car outside or something. But the last time I went Butlins, Bognor Regis, we got an apartment that had obviously all on the ground floor, but you had like a kitchen area, and some of the rooms literally just have a shower and 2 beds, and that's it. There's literally nowhere to sit apart from your bed, and I hated it. I was like, oh my god, can we have something different next time? So we had this like kitchen area, and he said, "What do you fancy?" He said, oh my god, he said, "What do you fancy to eat?" And I he said, "What do you fancy to eat?" And I said, "Shit with sugar." So he said, "That's really funny because my dad used to say that, and his dad died in 2017, but you know, it's just a really funny saying, isn't it? Shit with sugar." Oh, dear me. But yeah, oh Jesus. But yeah, it's it was funny. So yeah, I've just been watching Angela's channel, getting a bit caught up on that. And then I've only just recently discovered, you know, on BBC Look East, you know Susie Fowler Watts? Well, apparently she's married to Alex Dunlop, who is also a presenter for Look East. And I didn't know that, so apparently they're a married couple, but I don't think you ever see them. You know when sometimes the news presenters will bring in another, like a political editor or something, and they interview them? I don't think you ever see them both in the same room. Because I suppose they'd have to remain professional, wouldn't they? Like, they can't go, "Oh, hello wife, how are you?" Or "Hi husband," you know. You'd have to like remain professional. Like, I've got Alex Dunlop here. But yeah, so I've found that the 1 o'clock news, they just repeat the same thing. They, like, whatever's on the 1 o'clock news is obviously fresh news, and then they repeat it at 6, and then you might have some new fresh stuff at 6 if it comes in, or fresh stuff at 10, but it seems to be the same old, isn't it? And I used to cut watching the 6 o'clock one, but there's just literally nothing on TV worth watching. We've got Big Brother coming up in April, but I think that's also when Britain's Got Talent starts as well. So that's going to be a bit difficult because it's going to clash. So, oopsie. That reminds me of my friend Jules. She used to like have her dog called Fred. She used to go, "Does Freddie want a poopsie?" Like, as in, like, going for a shit. I love that word, shit. It's such a great word. And one day over the park, she she was at the top of the hill, and obviously Fred was sitting next to her, and she chucked the toy and she went, "Whoa!" Well, of course the dog took it as a signal to run down, and she didn't even have a toy in her hand. She just went, "Whoa!" You know. I don't very rarely see Jules now. She lives around the corner from where my mum lives, but She's always at church and stuff, so I very rarely see her. I used to go to church, but it's really not my thing. I'm a Christian, but I don't like church. Is really not my thing. I've done it in my younger years and helped out with the microphones and all that stuff, but because I got into that through my sister. My sister used to go. It was like a church club in the evening where you played games, songs, drama, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's just not my thing. So I think what sort of drove me out of that is sort of like, because you know when they're sort of like talking, it just like never seems to stop, and so it got like to the verge where like I can't give up like sitting here each evening for hours and hours and hours. So the talking bit just drags on, in my opinion, and unfortunately I don't have the time for that. So yes, what's happening on the weekend? Well, you've got I'm talking about the 25th, not because obviously this might be Tuesday's video. Well, I've got to go over and sort out this ID thing for the postman. I've never had to do ID before with the postman, so I assume that they just put the ID into their PDA and that checks it for them, but I mean, it's not like a gardening tool, is it? It's like a little plastic rotary knife, and you know, for like crafts and stuff, and yet I've got to show ID. Like, it's like when one day I went to I think it was Astra, and I needed epoxy and resin glue, and normally that glue comes in a cartridge, so it's like a syringe, but you have the epoxy here and then the resin here, because epoxy and resin has to combine. When you squirt it in, it's sort of, you have to mix it, and it said I needed ID because it's a solvent, and when I got Gorilla Glue off Amazon, I didn't get ID checked for that, so it's just a bit strange. So I don't know. And I have noticed something, like, you know, with link sets, like perfume sets or aftershave or link sets, they say that apparently they can't go to the Amazon lockers because they're not eligible. Like, do they think they're going to explode or something? I suppose they would do though, wouldn't they? If they've, because these Amazon lockers have a battery in them. So yeah, I suppose that makes sense. But yes, it was funny the other day because I went to the post office to pick up an Amazon parcel, and when you pick it up, you have to show them like a code thing that Amazon sends you so that they can put it in the machine to release it, and because I have to scan it and stuff, and it said position closed, and I was like, what is going on? Because like it said online that it was open till 6, and I thought, this can't be right. So I went to the front. The person was busy helping someone in, like, getting jiffy bags and stuff, and then all of a sudden I heard this guy go, can I help? And he said, I'm sorry about that, I was just putting stuff out ready for raw mail, so I had to temporarily, because when they're busy they put like a position closed thing on it, and I thought, oh please say it's open, like I've not come all the way here, you know, for it to be closed. But yeah, it was open and stuff. So, and Linda, look, I've got your favourite cup here. You so need to get one. It's called a self-stirring cup. Like, I got mine from the range, but they normally only come out around Christmas time. So in there I've got, because I've run out of milk, I've got hot water with honey, because I feel like otherwise drinking water is just going to be like awfully boring, awfully. And then obviously it's movie night tomorrow, so I've got to try and figure out what movie I want to watch, which at this moment in time I'm not really sure what I want to watch. So I've done this a bit back to front, ain't I? I've been doing all like the bottom half. I'm doing a Tessa because Tessa works from the bottom up. But talking of which, Tessa, when are you coming back to YouTube? Like, you very rarely upload now. Like, what's going on? I mean, sometimes she'll upload and then she'll like go really quiet over the summer and come back again. But it's like she's deserted the channel. Like, all I've seen so far is a couple of gifts that I've sent to her. But yeah, when I've asked her before, she did say that she just finds it difficult coming up with like things to do. Because I think when she does the whip and chats with diamond painting, she does a lot of the speed up version ones. So yeah. So it will look a bit patchy in this because obviously we've got a colour on the loose. So yeah, I think that Honey's mate got me the bloody laughing. What's that thing the Joker has in DC? Is it laughing is the best medicine or something, he says. But Linda, I was watching Lazy Retired Granny today and she got a painting from Dreamer Designs. And it's like of this little house that has this glorious river, and it's got like pink trees and sort of like autumn coloured trees, and with the moon. And yeah, I'm trying to look into whether Dreamer Designs ships to the UK, because I would really like to see if I can order something from there. Probably be like £18 postage, because when I ordered DAC, that was about 16 to 18 pound in postage. So that's really what puts me off, is like paying postage, because I get free postage with Amazon because I'm a Prime member. I get free postage with Temu. The range I don't really pay postage because I go to the shop and get it. So I'm not the biggest fan of paying postage, especially when it's like £18 something. It's like when Fancels do it as well. Like all the big diamond painting companies, their shipping is like £6 something, and you know, you sort of think, why is it so expensive when Temu do it free? So I'm in a ranting mood today, guys. So I'm having a rant. I'm actually getting quite tired. I've got the heating on. And then, I don't know why, but last night I was watching YouTube and all of a sudden this video popped up and it said how a cremation works, and oh my god, like it was the most weirdest video I've ever seen. So basically it was an animation of how a cremation works, and I thought, why in the hell am I watching this at 1:30 in the morning? And it was 8 minutes long, but I suppose because of my granddad going through the cremation process himself, it sort of like made me want to watch it, because I find death fascinating. I find it like, it scares me to know that one day we're all going to be dead, right? But I'm not, I don't know how to say this, but I fear death. You know, I don't know what it feels like, you know, so I suppose you won't, but they do say that your brain stays alive for like 7 seconds or something. But they were just like showing you like all the equipment, and that I'm not going to go into detail, but they, you know, it's like an oven thing, and that's like, I did watch it till the end, and then there was this other thing about a burial, and they were saying that something to do with your body degrades over, because they do like an embalming, which sort of like slows down the, you know, the rotting, I suppose. But then they said like eventually your skeleton will live in the ground for many, 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 many decades, and then eventually like come to the surface, like, and go in all the flowers. And I thought, oh my god, what is this going on about? And I thought, I'll watch it to the end, but oh my god, like some things that pop up, like very like And the thing is, I wasn't even watching a video about a death or a funeral, so I don't know why they recommended that video, but I don't know. But yeah, definitely don't want to watch that again. That was horrible. And apparently my nan still hasn't opened her Christmas presents. She can't, she feels like she can't do it because obviously my granddad's not there anymore, and she always used to open them with my granddad, and she still hasn't opened them. And talking of presents, my sister's boyfriend, he was supposed to open Christmas presents from my mum and my brother, and he's not even bothered to come round and get them. It's ridiculous really, but there you go. Because he was supposed to come on Christmas Day not Christmas Day, but Christmas or somewhere around Christmas, I don't know, and get them, but for some reason he didn't want to pick them up. So it's like my dad, he does that. My mum bought him an electric portable heater, because he has electric heaters around there, like electric radiators on the wall, and I don't know what was going through the building process, but electric heaters are bloody expensive. It's quite unusual for a house to have electric heaters. Most of the days it's like a proper radiator, it's basically like a radiator but an electric version, so you have to like switch it on and switch it off. But yeah, she bought him a portable heater, and he took like a year to do it. And my brother sort of copies. So for example, I got him a pack of Babito cable sweets, and I saw them in B&M's. Like, I was like, oh my god, should I get some? And yeah, it was like pretty too much to carry really. And he seems to push it aside, wait all year, and then he eats them, and they're still in date, but very, very strange. Like, why wait a whole year to eat something? That don't make sense. But obviously he copies everything my dad does, so he sort of idolises him, I suppose. Yeah. And then Sunday will be, yes, I'm not sure what movie night. I need to have Bridge to Terabithia back on the calendar, because that is a fantastic film. Really, really good. It's about this boy and girl who they build like this event, like this jungle sort of place over this bridge. So, and then the girl that's in it is called Anna Sophia Robb, but apparently she dies, so that's why they build this kingdom to remember her by. But yeah, it's a brilliant, brilliant film. And in the film there's a song that goes, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I see it coming through that open door. But yeah, if you want to hear that song, it's in Bridge to Terabithia. But my mum's seen it and she's loved it. But I might watch, because apparently Wonka and Mufasa's on Disney Plus, but it keeps saying that it's not available, so I think it'll probably be out of, because I think Wonka's been released now, so yeah, it'll probably be out of that. I think. Where can we be friends? La, 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 la. And then every time there's like this girl on the bus, and she don't let anyone sit on the back seat, I think it is, and this girl goes, the girl that plays Anna Sophia Robb, she goes nice feet, I don't know why, but and then this tall girl that is on the bus and don't let anyone sit next to her, she keeps charging people to use the toilet. And that's where I think she said nice feet. So, because obviously she's standing outside charging everyone 50p or £1 or whatever it is. And then eventually she becomes friends with her. So it's a lovely little film. See again, like, why have we got random 2Ts up there? Like, it's not making any sense why they do this. So then rolling into Sunday, that will be the future's not ours to see. Say hurrah, hurrah. What will be, will be. Who sings that? Frank Sinatra? What? Yeah, Sunday will be, I think it's episode 3 this week of Wild at Heart. Yeah, baby. And then I'm really, I've had Toad in Hair for the last 2 weeks, so I really fancy roast. So, yes. But I'm going to have to go shopping for it because every time I order it with Sainsbury's, they've never got one. So, and the annoying part is they always advertise it as in stock, so you think, oh lovely, I'll get that, and then they go round and then obviously they're picking it and then realise that it's not in stock. But why can't they mark that as not in stock, you know? Because I was in there the other day and they've sent me this, they've sent me a, I'm going to try and redact this somehow. They've sent me a, because I'm a Nectar card holder, I get £18 off apparently of a first online grocery shop apparently, so yeah, that'll be interesting. So yeah, they've sent me this grocery voucher, £18 off for your first shop. So technically, what's that? About £20, well, I reckon it'll come to 40 something, 42. But why has it got to be so high? Like, you know, I mean, I normally spend about £100 to £200 on food, but it just seems a bit steep, like £60 before you can use the actual, like, the voucher. Like, why has it got to be so much? So there's always a catch in there. Oh, here's a voucher. No, you've got to spend loads of money. And Hannah, I found out what that McDonald's thing is. It's you know, I was telling you about McDonald's. Well, apparently it's called a shamrock shake. Apparently, so you know where you've got the Grimace shake. It's a shamrock shake apparently, and that's coming in February, along with the white and apple raspberry pie. That was really good. I had that last year and oh boy was it sweet. Really, really, really sweet. But yeah, when I was watching Linda's video today, it was quite funny because at the end of the video where she said bye, Ellie barked. And I thought, yeah, that's Ellie saying bye to us all. I mean, obviously it would have been like the dustman. I think she barks a lot when it's the postman or the dustman, something like that. But we've got a bit of wax stuck, so let me, aha, that'll do nicely. Thank you very much. Do you know, I had this weird dream last night. So I don't know why, but obviously we were talking about Only Fools and Horses the other day, weren't we, when I said when he goes, that's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Well, I woke up today to a dream that Nicholas Lyndhurst, or Lyndhurst, whatever his name is, died. And it was weird because I had to Google it to see if he did, and he didn't. apparently his son died in his sleep, something to do with a hemorrhage or something, but it was a really weird dream because, like, just had this dream that Rodney from Only Fools and Horses died. Like, it's weird. But yeah, I didn't know he had a son, and apparently it says on there that he died in his sleep. Like, if I'm gonna die, I want to die in my sleep. I feel like that's the best way. Like, yeah, I would want to die in my sleep. So, yeah, apparently he had a hemorrhage and stuff. So, it's terrible, isn't it? And I think he was like 18, so I'll never forget Cameron. He was in Grown Ups, and I can't remember what his surname is, but he had a really, really, really bad seizure, and his parents didn't know what this seizure was, and even the doctors were baffled. And when a seizure is so bad, it can kill you, you know. And yeah, he had a really bad seizure one day, and it killed him. It's really upsetting. He was a great actor, really, 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 you know, great at what he did. And he was in Grown Ups. I think he was in Grown Ups 1, because I don't think he was in Grown Ups 2. Because it must have been shortly after that film, because I've not seen him in any other film. But I always used to think he narrated, you know, Madagascar, the zebra. I always used to think he narrated the voice for that, but it isn't. It's a guy called Chris Rock, apparently. So, did anyone see that scene where, what's his name? Well, Chris Rock was presenting, and I can't remember what his name is. He went up on the stage. I think Chris Rock made a sarcastic joke, and Will didn't take it very well when he went up on stage and hit him. So I think Chris Rock just sort of laughed it off, but you could tell it was like a shock in that. But Chris Rock is a comedian, so obviously they didn't find it very funny. But yeah, I'll never forget that. Oh, that's what we got on as well tomorrow, The Masked Singer. Do you know, ever since Gracie May walked out, which I still haven't got to that episode, by the way, I always now think every Saturday someone else is going to walk off, like, in a tantrum. Like, because, as I said before, she got fed up. She was unhappy because she got voted out. She just stormed off the stage, and no one could understand why she just stormed off. So yeah, I've just got this into my head now that every week someone else is going to do that. But I think they get paid for going on there, so obviously she eventually did come back on the stage. But yeah, you know, that is really annoying me. There's like a drill stuck in this and I can't get it out. Let me see if I can get some scissors behind that and see what I can do on that. So yeah, Hannah also mentioned that she's thinking of getting the butterfly. I would. It comes with this lovely tape. What's lovely about Art Dot is they always send you washi tape, but oh my god, like I'm thinking of actually like not bothering with Art Dot's website. I created an account on there and I was looking at there at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I just had the urge to look on Art Dot, and there's like literally nothing on their website. There's literally no diamond paintings whatsoever. It just seems to be all accessories. So let me just bring it up a minute. Yeah, there just doesn't seem to be nothing on there. I mean, all it's got is basically files. That's like an introductory offer, but it just don't seem to have any paintings. Like, they've got stickers on there, you know, all sort of accessory things, but there's no, and they've only literally got like 2 pages full. So you got like stickers, trays. There's just like hardly nothing in paintings to buy. And even when you go like onto this bit here, like when it says like new arrivals, there's just no paintings. So I'm finding this quite strange, because unless I've got the wrong company, but I believe there's only one art top, because they can't, with every company, you can't name it two of the same thing because of copyright things. So yeah, I'm finding it quite bizarre. So I mean, America, Linda gets loads of them in her Hobie Lobby, but is it me? Have I got the wrong website, or do they just generally not sell paintings? Because it's very, very strange. And it is sort of making me think that there is not going to be no... oh my god, right, I need to show you something. No, I can't because it's on the other phone. Oh, mama. Okay, never mind. Oh, look, I've got a memory come up. 6 years... oh, well, 6 years ago, I had burger, saute and beans. Oh, mama. I could have that right now. Sautés are beautiful. It's like samosa. I like samosas as well, but oh man, why did they just show me that? I love burgers. Like Rustler's burgers are the best because they're so good. Like you can put them with chips. I normally buy Rustler's for lunch and then put them with like crisps and stuff, because I can use the microwave at work and then just like microwave it there. Or sometimes I might go into town because I only get an hour lunch break and get a Greg's and then sit in the town centre on the benches there outside McDonald's, or I might go to McDonald's, or I might just like have nothing until I get out of work and just like do a bit of YouTube clearing. But oh man, why did they just show me that? I really like my mouth is watering thinking about that burger now. Ah, why did they do this to me? Why? It's not fair. I want it. Well, it's nice that we've been able to get some, you know, some of the oh, think Mike. Multi-placing. Some of that done. I really want you to start that painting, Linda, that you got today from Dreamer Designs. Like, I want to see how that develops. Like, they even, like, the pink blossom tree was even, like, reflecting in the water. It's just, and then you had, like, the pink blossom tree here with, like, the moon. And then on the other side, you have, like, the autumn trees. They were absolutely gorgeous. Like, what a fantastic painting. Do 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 la 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 la. It's Anastasia. Where are you going? Can anybody care? Do 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 do. It's Anastasia. No, it's Insania, isn't it? For fuck's sake. Why am I saying Anastasia? Like, I'm just like, can I just go to bed now? I'm like pooped. Like, I'm tired, that's why. It's been a long day and I've not even been at work. Like, it's just weird, because all through the week I'm like just like drained of energy because like I'm working all day, and then like on the weekends I seem to be more tired. But I suppose it's because I was staying up last night. I was quite surprised because I watched a video from Angela over at Horton going on with Angela's life journey, and I think it was like 2:30 in the morning, and she actually replied at 2:30. I couldn't believe it. Like, so me and Angela must be like night owls. I'm definitely a night owl on the weekends. Like, I can stay up anywhere between 1 o'clock to 4 in the morning. like, because I can just get so much done. Like, for example, if I woke up like late on a Sunday, I've missed like 4 hours worth of painting that I can do. So I normally do some through the night, listening to like a whipping chat or any videos that I need to get caught up on. Do you know, it's been quite funny this week because every video that's popped up so far has been Linda. Like, I just get through one channel and then Linda's back again, and I'm like, right, I'll watch this, and then I watch someone else's, and then Linda's again. So I think Linda's on a roll this week. She's just trying to pump out as many as she can. But yeah, it's just been like lazy retired granny all week. So, but we have a blue moon pie people coming. It's still in transit at the moment, so I can't wait to get it. Because apparently you can actually microwave them. They're like Pop-Tarts apparently, but oh my god, like a moon pie. I've only ever tried the vanilla ones, but there's a company on TikTok that imports American candy, so the American candy is technically in the UK as I speak now, so it's like they've got like American sweets. But I've ordered the blue moon pie, I've ordered the Chips Ahoy, and they've got like loads of different flavours of Fanta. Like, oh my days, like the blueberry one, they've got the red one. I love the grape one. The grape one is gorgeous. So I've never tried Chips Ahoy. Maybe I should do like a video of me like doing a taste review. That'd be quite good. But when that moon pie comes, depending if I demolish it there and then, I will try to show you it before I eat it. But the chances are, as soon as it comes, I'm going to eat it. So, because I used to get what's called Graze, which is a subscription box to like snacks, like flapjacks and stuff. And you pay like, I think it's like $3.99 a week. But the problem is that as soon as they're here, I try to like keep, because they're designed to fit through the letterbox, so in very small like flapjacks and stuff. And you know, you try to keep at least one carton a day. Their cranberry and coconut, oh man, that is gorgeous. And then I think they gathered that people wanted more of it, and so they do like these share bags now, which you get a hell of a lot more in. But I tried to do like one like pack a day, and I can't do it. I eat the whole box, and of course you've got to wait another week. But it's really good because you can select like you can put on there what you like and what you don't like, and if you like it and you love heart it, they actually send you it more. Ones that you don't like, they'll just like take out your pack. But you can go through the whole menu and just like click on the ones you want, and then they'll try and get it in the next order. It doesn't mean it'll be in the one next time, but I think you can do it every week or every 2 weeks. But what's the time? 43. Bloody hell. Another quick session. But yeah, if you do want to check that out, I don't know if you folks in America gets them, but I'll put it in the description of the video and then you can check it out. But I really want to try that Snack First, you know, that Snack First company that I showed you, where you get different foods from around the world. Like, how do they actually know, like, because they're sending you different food each month, but what if there was a mistake and they sent you the same country again? But it's going to be nice because we get like different countries each time, and I used to do it, as I said, with Snack Crate, I think it was, or Happy Crate. There's so many different ones. But I've like tied my hands with I cancelled my subscription with Snack Crate, because there was one time where they said, like, I was really not happy. I paid like for this around the world thing, and I said, this is like, are you taking the mick or something? Because this is full of like crisps. This has got nothing else in apart from crisps. And they said it's because they're struggling with stock. So that's what really done it for me, because you're supposed to have a selection of different things, but with Snack Crate it does say on there no duplicate items, and there's a $7.99 one where you can do like 5 mini items. Let's just see if I can grab it a minute. So Snack Crate, No, that's wrong. It's Snackverse. But yeah, there's oh, sorry, I've got flatulence here. But there's all different ones. So with this box, it's $7.99. You get yourself a full size and you get 5 unique snacks, no drink included, no duplicate snacks. Try a new country every month. Or you can go for the 10 plus ones. You get an extra 5 items, but you get a drink with it. Or you can go for the premium and get 20 items with £24. So I think what I'll do is, because I'm fairly new to the company, I'll test the water a bit and go for the small one, and then if I like it, then I can upgrade to like the drink as well. Because there's gonna be things in there that you're not gonna like. So that's the thing, isn't it? Like, you're paying for something that you don't really know what you're gonna get. And the whole box could be full of stuff you don't like. But yeah, definitely want to give Snackverse a go. I keep seeing it pop up on TikTok, and it came up again last night, and I was like, right, that's it. I'm signing up an account and I will get it ordered. So yeah. Wonder what drink it would be though. Like, I'd love to get a crate from Japan. That would be quite nice. But I suppose they go like Japan, Ireland, Turkey, you know, there's all sorts of different countries. So I've got an ASMR artist that does that. He's done a few crates from different countries. So yeah, and he lives in the Netherlands, so where Meganico, my friend Meganico lives there. Everybody all over the world, in every nation. Do you know that? I love it with Jackie Chan. Around the world in 80 days with Steve Coogan and Jackie Chan. I'm not the biggest fan of Steve Coogan, but Jackie Chan's in it, and yeah, it's a brilliant film. Really, really brilliant film. So yeah, do check it out. And at the end it goes, everybody all over the world, in every nation. Phileas Fogg, because I think Steve plays Phileas Fogg. I don't know who Jackie does, but I'm not sure. But yeah, films with Jackie Chan in, it's brilliant. It's like Sylvester Stallone. He in Rambo was, I just found it so fascinating because he whipped his arm on something, I think it was a tree, and he sewed it back on. But yeah, Rambo's a good film. That's Sylvester Stallone. And in the on Google, because he had an accident with, I think he was getting plastic surgery, and he had an accident and the surgeon cut one of his nerves, and so it's completely mucked up his smile. So basically he always looks like he's got like a sort of like, not a smile, but like, you know, like a droopy smile. But yeah, online it said that, see if we can find it, something to do with Sylvester Stallone. So yeah, it says here that Sylvester Stallone, he too was damaged by the use of forceps in childbirth, which put pressure on the 7th cranial nerve and led to facial paralysis. Now obviously paralysis is like total loss of muscle function. So yeah, I mean, they must have had to compensate him for that, because that's terrible. Like, I mean, I suppose accidents can happen, but that's the thing, if you're operating and you cut the nerve, it's not like you can repair it. So yeah, he's one of my favourite actors. So many lovely films out there, but I've watched all the Jackie Chan ones. I've watched Karate Kid, it's bloody brilliant. Really, really good. The new one's okay, but I much prefer the old-fashioned one, because there's a scene where the guy, the actual karate man, he's got chopsticks and this fly is flying around, and he goes beep, and it catches him with chopsticks. Like, how cool is that? I would love to actually try chopsticks. Like, we had a place in Chelmsford that was on where the market was, and they had, I think it was like a sushi bar, because they had like all these little bowls going around on like a conveyor belt, and people would like sit at them and then pick them off and put it back on, like take what you want and put the bowl back. But they closed it down, it's not there anymore. So the problem is with shops is that they open and then they're short-lived, like they're not there for very long. It's like Hawkins Bazaar is a joke shop, and that only seems to pop up every now and then. Like Christmas time they have what's called pop-up shops, so they're only there for like Christmas. But imagine like stacking all them shelves, and then like at the end of the month you've got to like gut the shop out. So yes, I might have a bit of Rambo then. I don't know, there's so many films I want to watch, so many. But I think we'll leave that session there, guys, because I don't really want to go down until we've finished off this gappage here. So you see how quick this is going to go because it's so fast paced. Having said that, it's this part down here which could slow us up, all this confetti. But look at that. Yeah, that is beautiful. It is like a grey white. It's a very weird colour. It's a 762, which I believe Tessa said is an off-white, but I think it looks nice. It really does look nice. And then you've got this lovely sort of camouflagey green, which is a 524, coming up with the U on this blue. U and the blue. 160. So yeah, very, very good. But yeah, that's where we'll leave it for today. Obviously, this is the last week now of the Lion themes, so some of these paintings might roll over to next year, but I'm going to try my best to get this finished this year. Thank you for watching. If you want to get this for yourself, when I put the link in for the first stage, it's saying that it's unavailable because it's out of stock. Now you can buy similar ones, but I always try to get the exact one that I bought, so I will check that again. But yeah, thank you for watching. The link's in the description of the video. It hasn't got the link in the first one because it's out of stock, but hopefully I can get it for this one as well. Always subscribe, it's totally free of charge. And as always, if you want to become a channel member and become part of the exclusive behind the scenes of what member videos members get on the channel, which gets exclusive Temu unboxings that the standard viewers don't get, then you know what to do. Come along to the members only section where we do members only unboxings, and there's another tier where you can do members only live streams. Thank you for watching, take care, and we will see you soon for another series of Hobie. Bye.